Welcome back to another crypto video. My name is Lee Frazier, and I'm here to bring you some additional insight about the crypto world to help you navigate in a more intelligent manner and more successful manner so you make more money when you are investing. Some of this is related to stock markets and markets in general, but it's really heavily focused on crypto. In case that is something that you like, please hit the like button for me and subscribe to the channel so you are notified when I put out new content. This video will be about crypto market volatility, right? And volatility pretty much means that the price action moves in a more aggressive manner up and down than the normal traditional stock market. So you're more likely going to see 20% gains and losses a lot faster than you would in a regular stock market. So that can help you make money, but also make you lose money. The reason I want to talk about it today in detail is when I want to help you mentally prepare for the volatility when it's not in your favor. Okay, it means that you bought an asset and the prices start all of a sudden plummets in 2 weeks. And like, oh my God, I don't know what to do, and I start selling. All right, don't do that. All right. So the reason why there's market volatility is because of leverage trading. Okay, and a lot of people aren't going to tell you this, and the reason why I'm bringing this message up is because you might invest in an asset and it plummets. Like, let's talk about Bitcoin. It is the leader of the crypto world, cryptocurrency world. When Bitcoin moves, everything else moves. And the reason why is because there's more people leveraging, doing leverage trades against Bitcoin than the other asset. That's why, right? Well, it's not right, but it's why, right? It is I gotta stop saying right. It is the most invested asset. It has something like $1 trillion in market cap, which means that there's people that have spent $1 trillion across the world to invest in Bitcoin, and therefore it is the most leveraged trading. So I'm gonna throw out some round numbers. These are not exact, but I would tell you about 30% of the crypto market. I would say holders, 30% of the people representing the market are holding about 70% of the money in the crypto market. 30% of the people are holding 70% of the money, right? And what that means is that these people here, they're not your traditional retail investors like yourself, okay? They are very experienced. They get on some of these platforms, these exchanges, and they leverage trade, okay, a lot. These are more experienced traders. So they go in, and what is leverage trading? Leverage trading is basically when you go into an exchange that allows it, they'll allow you to borrow money, basically, to bet against. It's like going to a casino and saying, hey, I only got $1,000 with me, but can I borrow $20,000? They'll say, sure. But when you win, you just gotta pay us back. Or if you lose, we get to take all your money. So give us access to all of your accounts, savings, and everything. If you lose, you owe us that $20,000 no matter what. And if you lose based on a particular timing or threshold of a price going up or down in the reverse direction that you bet against, then they're gonna liquidate your assets. It's like a foreclosure. They're gonna turn everything that you have into cash and take it. Okay, so and that's the contract that many people have with Bitcoin. They leverage 3x, 10x, 5x, 30x, 20x, lots of percentages over the amount that they actually have. And what happens is that Bitcoin typically will go in the opposite direction of the masses, and all these people will get liquidated. Not only will they lose all their Bitcoin, they're going to lose any other asset they have in their portfolio on that exchange. It could be XRP, ADA, Solana, Ethereum, whatever they have. They're going to also lose that until the exchange recovers all of their $20,000 in the reverse direction of what they bet against. So what that means is that, for an example, if you have $1,000 and you put 20x leverage against that, it's almost as if you're betting with $20,000. So if the price goes up, you're going to reap the benefits of betting with $20,000 versus $1,000. And if it goes down too far, then they're going to liquidate and then take that $20,000 out of your out of your other assets, your current holdings. Okay. So that's one. So we talked about two pieces, like the volatility, the emotions, and then now the leverage trading part of it. And now the third piece, let's call it the third piece, or maybe the fourth piece, is that the whales of the market, the trillionaires and millionaires, they also know about leverage trading, and they find these are like sharks, right? They're hunting for, where can we make our money, right? How can we take our 300 million and turn it into 500 million today, right? It's greed from their part too, but hey, that's what they do. You play in a grown man's world. These rich people are smart, and they will take advantage of you if you get greedy and you go into leverage trading, which a lot of people do. They're not very experienced, and they go and they get wrecked all the time. It happens all the time. Price just plummets. Bitcoin moved from $56,000 to $42,000 in 30 minutes on Saturday. I watched it. Let me say that again. Bitcoin moved from around $56,000 to $42,000 in about 36 minutes this past Saturday. Okay, price just went straight down. And the reason why is because the on-chain analytics, remember I talked about in other videos, everything on the blockchain is visible, it's transparent, 100% transparency. You can see, if you're a trillionaire or millionaire and you have your people that's working for you, they can go online and easily see how many people are leveraged against Bitcoin in one direction or another, up with long trades or short trades, shorts or puts or longs. Okay, if you're betting against the fact that you're bet that it's going up, or you're betting that it's going down. Okay, one of the two. They can see how many people could be 400,000. They can see a trend of it as well. They can see, okay, well, there were 80,000 people yesterday, but now there's 200,000 people today, and they'll track it. And when it gets, and there's other indicators as well. Once those indicators line up, they trigger. So the RSI, they look at the relative strength index. They'll see how close it is to the moving average, either how the moving averages are working together with the 50-day to 200-day moving average and all other moving averages. They'll look at the volume. They'll look at all kinds of indicators online, and they'll make a decision. They, meaning they working together, okay, the millionaires and trillionaires, that it's time to push that first domino over. And that's all they do. They just say they'll sell 500 million shares of Bitcoin. That's it. The price will just move. Choop, it'll move. And what happens is they'll move it just enough to hit those first layer of people that are leveraged long in the up direction. So once those people get liquidated, or basically the price went too far in the wrong direction, then the exchange will liquidate their accounts, right? And that means they're going to sell off their Bitcoin and other assets as well until they get their money back, whatever it is, 20,000, whatever leverage they have, they're going to get it back. And then once they sell off those assets, it's going to cause the price action go further down and then hit the next layer of leverage traders, which will cause a sell-off as well. And then next layer until you have all these people get liquidated and the price is selling. Like it's literally like a computer. It's just automatic. Okay, they don't even have. They could be out there on the Ferris wheel. It don't matter what they're doing. The liquidation is going to happen anyway because this exchange is systematic. That's why the price moves so fast down in the reverse direction in such a short amount of time frame, in 30 minutes. And it corrected like 20%. It is ridiculous, right? But you have this domino effect. And so what it does is, how do you know how far it's going to go down? Until everyone's liquidated, right? And then once that happens, the people, the whales at the top, the ones that sold it, let's just say $56,000, they sold it there. Once they realize the bottom is in, they're going to be buying down at that $42,000, and the price go right back. It doesn't go all the way back, because remember, the whales, they only pushed the first domino. They weren't responsible for the entire liquidation or the entire drop of the price. They were only responsible for the initiation of the price drop. So once it hits a bottom and they realize it, they buy back with their $600 million, or however much it is they want to buy back at, they buy back at $42,000, $43,000, $44,000, and the price, you'll see immediate recovery come back up, right? But it won't come back up as far as it went down. So it might go from 56 to 42 back to 48 real quick. And the reason why is because the whales went and bought it. They sold it at 56, bought it at 43. They basically bought the same amount for less money, or they basically took that same amount of money and bought more Bitcoin, right? So it's not Bitcoin being a failing asset. It's the fact that the people, the whales, they want ways to get the more Bitcoin or to make money, right? So that's what it's about. But the average retail investor just sees the price plummeting and they participate. Well, hey, I want to sell mine too because I don't want to lose my money. Don't do that. That's not a part of the strategy, right? You remember, you're supposed to have logic and a strategy. That's how you invest. You don't invest on emotions. People that invest on emotions get wrecked. You lose. Okay, don't use your feelings. Don't get scared and uncertain and afraid and doubtful. Don't do that, right? Stick to your strategy. Remember, I told you earlier in another video, use logic and strategy to invest. And I have to make another video about more. I've talked about general high level, like when to buy. There are indicators. I don't want to go into too much detail because I'm going to lose a lot of people, but you have to be somewhat technically savvy, understanding the Bollinger Band, Elliott waves, the relative strength index, the moving averages, all various types of indicators, the volume. There's various indicators that it would behoove yourself to familiar yourself. It would be wise if you familiarize yourself with these various indicators. These are just algorithms, simple algorithms that were created to say, hey, look, when this occurs, this is the indicator for it, right? So it just helps the average person understand a little bit more insight about what's going on with that asset versus just looking at a chart blindly. Okay, so, and the word confluence comes to mind too. I'm going too far. I gotta drink some water. Sorry. I'm gonna name this channel 3 a.m. because I've been recording these videos at 3 a.m. It's ridiculous. That's why I look tired. But anyway, confluence means that more than one indicator, multiple, I would tell you not even more than one. More indicators tell one story than not. Okay, let's say there's 10 indicators you look at. Eight of them are pointing in one direction saying that, hey, the price is gonna go up. 2 of them are pointing in the other direction saying the price go down. You can go with the 8 at that point. Okay, so I know it's getting technical. A lot of people don't want to spend time doing that, but I would also argue that, look, if you're trying to be rich or make a lot of money or do well, make thousands of dollars or life-changing money, that you spend some time learning about what you're going to be making money on, or just treat it like a lottery, right? Just go to the gas station, buy a ticket and hope you strike it rich. That's cool too. But look, I'm here. The reason I'm here on this YouTube is to help you become a more experienced, more intelligent, and a wiser investor in the crypto world. Okay, so I want to teach you how to fish, not give you the fish. Okay, so these are small but yet valuable and tangible lessons that are going to help you be at more peace and at ease because you're armed with more information to manage your emotions and understand when prices are moving in one direction, what's actually happening out there, right? Instead of just being affected and say, oh my God, stressing out and stuff. It's not all about that. It's manipulation, right? So that's just a short lesson that I want you to kind of like really remember. Like, don't forget this, right? It's a very critical part of the market on a day-to-day basis. And there's ways to understand when these manipulation events are going to take place. But no one can predict the market, okay? I'm not here to predict the market. No human on the earth can predict the future, okay? All we can do is have probability, right? To say, okay, look, all of these signs are pointing in this direction, okay? Or when this happened, this is what really happened, right? So you say, oh, okay, that's what it was. No, Bitcoin isn't dead. It's just that the millionaires were playing with the the hundredaires. What's it called when you have $100? Hundredaire, whatever. They basically, the millionaires are taking more and more money from the poorer people. So anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up there. Please leave any comments down and leave your questions or comments down in the comment section. Do me a favor, like the video. If you have any value in this content, please like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you'll be notified when I put out other content. Again, these are just small little tidbits that will all add up to you navigating the market in a more successful way. Hope you make money there. So until next time, you guys, remember to hit that like button. Tell your friends and family, the reason the market moves in such a volatile way is because the millionaires and trillionaires are taking advantage of the regular people. Right, and that's why. All right, till next time, you guys, have a good one.